Hi, I'm Rob Farbman, Executive Vice President at Edison Research. Edison is the leading provider of election data throughout the world, and our most well-known project is our polling, vote tabulation, and race projections for the U.S. elections. The 24 U.S. elections went pretty much as expected, as did our election polls, both suggesting a close race. Far less predictable were Edison's polls outside of the U.S. This year, we had two challenging polling efforts that made worldwide news. These polls were in Venezuela and the Republic of Georgia. In Venezuela for the July 2024 election, the polls showed President Nicolas Maduro as the clear underdog. Maduro is likely to lose by a very wide margin to the opposition leader, Eduardo Gonzalez. Our exit poll on election day largely matched the pre-election polls, showing Gonzalez winning in a landslide with 65% of the vote. It was an exit pollster's dream, a landslide victory and an easy race call. But when the polls closed, the Electoral Council announced a shocking result that Maduro had in fact won with 52% of the vote. Since the election, Maduro has imprisoned opposition supporters and Gonzalez has fled to Spain. And Edison's exit poll remains one of the strongest pieces of evidence of electoral fraud as Venezuelan people continue their struggle. Edison also conducted an exit poll in the Republic of Georgia for the October 24 elections. Pre-election polling showed the Georgian Dream ruling party with much weaker support than it had 4 years earlier when it reached 48% of the vote. In the upcoming elections in October, they were expected to get no more than 40%. When the official results were released, the ruling Georgian Dream Party had actually exceeded their 2020 vote by 5% and had 53% of the vote and a majority in parliament. Edison had been working in Georgia since 2012, and we've had a record of polling accuracy in our exit polls. Edison had correctly projected the ruling party as the winner in the 4 previous elections where we conducted exit polls. As opposed to the Venezuelan poll, our exit poll in Georgia did not show fraud at the Central Election Commission level. Rather, it showed shifts in the vote at specific voting locations that defied statistical norms. An analogy used in the U.S. election would be seeing precincts in Wyoming that had voted for Trump in 2020 suddenly swinging wildly for Harris in 2024. It's been quite an eventful year for Edison's election polling. We'll see where the 2025 election calendar brings us.